Y'all, with UFOs flying around all over our skies, I am so excited to bring you some of the most incredible UFO sightings we've seen recently, including a traditional flying saucer-shaped UFO, like the ones we used to see in the 90s. Yeah, we've got some of those. We have an alleged orb flying down into a parking lot and making a tree instantaneously grow out of nothing. Absolutely absurd. And a immaculate constellation whistleblower coming out and saying that we may have just been left behind. You're not going to want to miss this video. We're going to start with one of the videos of the flying saucer UFOs that looks like the traditional UFOs we used to see back in the day. This was posted by the incredible Wixie the UFO bloke, and he says it reminds him of the traditional UFO that was recently caught in Moscow, Russia, and I 100% agree with him. This video is incredible. Let me know in the comments what you think about this.
T'as vu les trucs qui se sont séparés?
Now, I love this sighting because it is representative of the traditional sightings we used to see. Yes, we would see flat flying saucers that were silver and almost looked like the Silver Surfer's surfboard, but there were a lot of reports of UFOs with like orbital pieces, like round parts. Some thought they were landing gears. Some parts had lights that would come out on the bottom. Some said that they would have things protruding from the top. So this is actually showcasing a variant of one of those UFOs that we used to see with details that aren't often captured on camera. Next, Think Tank has caught a elongated tube-like cigar-shaped UFO. This thing was flying around in California, and as Think Tank mentioned or said, it looked like it was trying to sneak around and hide behind the clouds, almost kind of blend in, but as the clouds passed by, it kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. I find it very interesting, y'all. Smash like and check this out. Now, I like that sighting and I find it fascinating, but don't get me wrong, I'm a little skeptical sometimes. I was looking at it, and this time again, while showcasing it to you guys, I ran it through the computer and I got a better look at it. And it didn't seem to go behind the clouds. It was like over them. And then I realized, wait, he's recording through a window. So I started thinking about reflections. Now, I'm not saying it is one. It doesn't necessarily look like one, but that is a possibility. Speaking of, there are a couple of UFO clips that are going a little viral, and I want to talk about them. I want to show them to you, of course, but I want to uh, share some knowledge about the truth of these sightings with all of you. So first, we're going to check out one that was posted from a TikToker named Contacto Alien, which is like contact of aliens, and they're passing this UFO sighting off as a living organism shooting through the sky, blasting off and creating anomalies. They say a creature traveling through the sky. And, well, it's not. Check it out first. Now, you guys saw that, and I'm sure you already know why I'm like, it's something that we see often with rocket launches, especially when they're trying to break through the barrier and go to space, like through our atmosphere. It's not like it's just super easy to whoop, be in space all of a sudden. Like there's layers of ozone and atmosphere and crap going on up there that rockets have to penetrate through. Like we don't fly off of the rock for a reason, right? So that's not necessarily some say it's the firmament, but I won't go there. But it's not necessarily um, an alien or anything out of this world, and it's definitely not an organism. However, I've seen it spread. It has like millions of views. I've seen it in multiple places, and there's comments of people freaking out. And I don't want anyone freaking out. And I don't know if any of my viewers saw this and you know, were like, I just want my viewers to know that is not what is being portrayed here. It is okay. Another video that I saw that's going even more viral. I saw it go viral on TikTok, then on Twitter, and I'm sure it's already blowing up on Facebook, but who the hell uses that? It's this UFO video of an orb descending into a parking lot, zipping around, and then instantaneously blossoming a tree, like full growth, like absurd, like insanity, like mind blown, and people watching it freaking out. Now, let me know in the comments what your thoughts. I'll tell you my thoughts after, but like you have to see the video first. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this.
Right? Yeah, they did.
Oh, what the? Wait a minute.
It's pulling it.
What?
What the fuck is that? Oh shit.
What's eagles? Not cool, bro.
Oh, that's what I was telling you. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna step back. It's gonna zap us.
Hey, amiga.
Hey.
Amiga.
What the hell?
Now I saw this and I was like, oh my god, okay, this is crazy. Wow. I started looking through the comments. People are freaked out. Like, of course, I look at the video again because when you initially, right, when I showed you, you probably looked at it, you're like, what? When I initially saw this clip, I'm like, what? Okay. I read through the comment, like, well, let me go watch this again. Go back and watch the clip. When you go, you're going to notice the license plate. That's what I noticed first. Look at the license plates on the cars. Those aren't letters. That makes no sense. Those aren't words, right? Then I was like, okay, wait, hold on. Let's look at the stores, because there were stores in that video, right? With the storefronts with their names like Ross, Target, Macy's, whatever the hell. I don't know what's out there now. When you go to the stores or you look at the stores in the video, also jumbled shapes, not words. This is the work of AI. Now AI is getting a lot better. You see the car alarms going off, you see the orb zipping through, the tree blossoming, the people freaking out, which could have been added after, to be fair, like the voices. Uh, but that is not a real scenario. That didn't happen. And that one's the most concerning because AI is getting better. Again, already in the comments, I saw people freaking out. And I know it's not real because of the things that I told you, but not everyone is aware to look for something like that. Not everyone's expecting for people to post these fake videos. So they see this video, they take it at face value. Oh my God, an orb, tree, parking lot. Boom, they see the orb. They're like, holy crap, guys, did you see this? They're going around believing this because they're not sitting there looking at the license plate of a car or the store. Like I do that because I do this. So be very careful out there. I just wanted to showcase those two because they're trending, and I wanted to nip that in the bud. Those are not UFOs. Now, as for actual UFOs, Wixer the UFO bloke has yet again posted another incredible capture, this time from Colombia, April 17th of 2025, and it showcases yet again another traditional saucer-shaped UFO. This one a little bit more classical, a little bit smoother as opposed to the other one that we saw that looked more mechanical. Still very fascinating, y'all. Sound off in the comments with your thoughts on this. Fascinating. And like I said, it was more traditional. It even had the dome top that we're used to seeing and some people drawing. I love it. I love that sighting. And again, I just love that we're seeing these more traditional saucers because I was thinking maybe they advanced with us and those are just like outdated, but I like those UFOs. So I like that we're still seeing them in 2025. This next clip comes from Pierre D over in France, who saw this April 29th at 9:30 p.m. Now, guys, again, in France, so if your time zone isn't there yet, calm down. This is an interesting sighting because you see this little orb flying around, and then at first, even they thought it was just something regular. Then it started doing this weird, like, disappearing and reappearing, so they start recording. Then I'm like, okay, well, it could still maybe be like maybe a drone or something. But then as it starts dipping out, like it gets faster, and towards the end, you're gonna see that it even has like, if you really focus, like a tail to it as it's leaving. Like it left so quickly, it left like a trail of light, like the motion blur of it or something. It's weird. Check this out. I don't know, I find it strange. What was that little sucker doing? And you see how he zipped off at the end? And did you guys see the tail? Like, did you guys get to, maybe you have to zoom in a little. What was that? Next, we have a clip from Jeremy Corbell's latest episode where he talks to a Immaculate Constellation whistleblower who claims that we may just have been left behind. It's a really good episode. I'm going to have it linked below, but I want you guys to check out this clip and let me know in the comments what you think about what he says.
Some things are crystal clear, but it's only 15 seconds. Some things you can see 45 minutes of something moving around, but it's kind of blurry because that's a lot of data.
So you've seen crystal clear at times videos of what appear to be, would you say, non-human intelligence made craft? I mean, what you see evidence that the the rest of the world doesn't get to see.
Mhm.
That starts happening.
Yeah, nothing in those videos necessarily proves it's extraterrestrial or non-human. It certainly is anomalous, exotic, and unexplainable.
And advanced.
Yes.
Beyond our capabilities that you know of.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Some of it might have been within our capabilities to replicate, even in an inferior manner.
Mhm.
But quite a lot of it, is, it's either something else or we live in a world where we have been left behind.
Now, really, between the options, if it's something else or if we've been left behind, I'm going to go with it's something else. And we need to figure out what that something else is. Is it extraterrestrial or, as I've mentioned before, interdimensional? I don't feel we've been left behind by any other country simply because they would have destroyed us. Let's be real. I don't know. I just find it very interesting, and if you guys want to see more of that whistleblower interview, I can do a reaction to it on the channel. Just let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this and you love UFOs, check out those UFO videos. If you want to get a little scared, check out the paranormal videos right there. And if you want to have some fun, come check out the reading Reddit videos right here, y'all. Check out all the videos.